method. And I just got done watching a show with a bunch of young kids, and they were dancing to the song "Waiting on the World to Change," and it struck me. I felt that the whole audience felt it, and but it inspired me to do this video, and the reason being is one of the reasons I created this work, and I don't even like to use the word created, so I guess we'll use develop the work and develop it after I was getting these downloads. I got tired. I got tired of working on the same people with the same issues week after week. And I'm like, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something more. And I guess I got tired on waiting for the world to change and waiting on the body working world to change, of stop thinking muscles. I mean, as massage therapist, I've been a massage therapist since 1994, so go ahead and do the math. And over all those years, the client, you check in with them like, oh yeah, I felt good for about a day and a half. Well, for me, feeling good for 36 hours, it's not enough. And you know, I don't know, but maybe my mom got tired of waiting for the world to change too. And when she passed away, she downloaded all this information to me to create and develop myself, more importantly. And there's no way in the world, no matter what goal setting, whatever you want to do, there's not a way in the world I could have understood or even realized or even conceptualized the power of the voila method and what it can do for people and what it's done for myself. So I guess that's what this video is really about, is what has the voila method, what has it kind of developed into and what it has done for me. And I don't think I've really shared too much of my story. Obviously I've shared a little bit about my head injuries and whatnot, but what I've realized is those were just knocks on the door. Knocks on the door to open myself up to something much bigger than myself, much bigger than what we can see and conceive and perceive. And this is like where all my sessions now are pretty much going, on these people that are ready to break out of this cocoon and become that beautiful butterfly, that true self that they are meant to be. And that's what all my sessions are really about now. And I find that these repressed emotions, whether they be past, present, or even thinking of the future, it all comes down to that is what is creating and manifesting their physical pain. Um, so when these self-help books and stuff, they talk about manifesting and creating. This is really what they're talking about, is to open yourself up, allow yourself, guys probably don't like this term, but the vulnerability. I don't know if people know and understand how difficult it is, and I take this responsibility on. I take it on very strongly, and it's my passion. Is my goal is to change the world. Change the world in the way they are thinking of healing, the way they're thinking of doing body work, and the way of improving themselves, soul, mind, body, to becoming the best person that they can be. And if we can become a better person, then one by one we'll make the world a better place. So I think I just got tired of waiting for the world to change, and I decided to go out and make the change. And I know a lot of people might have difficulty with this concept, and it's such a simple concept. Work on yourself. Work on yourself first. That's the way I was able to create this work. No one taught me how to do it. I would get a download and I would put it to practice and I would test to see what it could do. Every single time it has exceeded my expectations. Again, there's no way I could think this all up. In order to write, I did 3 seminars. I wrote 3 seminars in 18 months. 2 of the seminars are similar just because you can't get all the information that's in my head about the physical body in 2 days. And even in the 4 days of the seminar, you still can't get everything. So I have to kind of pare it down a little bit. And I'm realizing now I got to pare it down even more. So everybody can just get the concept, get the construct, get the foundation to open up yourself to no limits. Your only limitation is your imagination. It's one of our quotes in Voila, and Kim McIntyre came up with that. So again, my goal is to get or to try to change the world, and I can't do it all on my own to make it a better place. I can only do my part of going out and teaching other people, and part of going out and teaching other people is to find these beautiful people, these beautiful nuggets that are ready to become that butterfly and change the world. And I need that help, because my ultimate goal, and I haven't heard of any other body working modality, and I really don't like to even call Voila body working modality. It's a life changer. It's a cosmic, I forgot how Debbie DeNova Baker described it, but it's kind of like a cosmic change. That wasn't her exact words, so Debbie, if you want to come on and go in the comment section and write down what you wrote, it was beautiful, so thank you for that. So it's not just a body working thing, and that's one of the things I've been trying to portray in my posts, which is difficult until you experience it. But hopefully some of the people that I have been working with to get them out of their cocoon, well, it's not me getting them out of their cocoon, it's just helping them understand and realizing that that's what they are doing. And, the ego is just trying to hold them back a little bit to keep them where they are, and they're trying to break free. So I just help them break free to be that wonderful, beautiful person that they are. So sometimes I do get frustrated when you see all these posts, and it's so easy to make posts about muscles and throw up a beautiful muscle picture. I mean, they're great pictures, but they aren't doing shit. And the reality is, and it's the elephant in the room, and we talk about this in the Voila level too, is emotions, and basically repressed emotions are really, the repressed emotion is what is causing the physical pain. And Dr. Wayne Dyer talks about this. God, I'm blanking on his name right now, but Dr. Nelson Bradley talks about this in the Emotion Code. There's a great movie out there called E-Motion. This is what it's all about. This is what it all talks about. But the old mentality of, oh, I got to work on this muscle. I got to work on this muscle because that's what's causing the pain. Bull fucking shit. No, it's not. How can I just talk to a person and get that muscle to come back on stronger? I didn't touch them. So this old concept was just tired to me. And it's just to open people's minds to a new, more efficient way of helping the person heal themselves You are not doing the healing. This is much larger than you. It's much larger to me. It's much larger than all of us. So really what I'm doing is connecting people back into their soul, back into God, whatever you want to call it, so they can be the best person that they can be. So my goal for Voila, and this may or may not happen in my lifetime, and it doesn't matter if it does happen in my lifetime, but my ultimate goal is for Voila to get the Nobel Prize. I know that sounds lofty and it sounds insane and it sounds crazy. But as the Nike commercial said, and it's just such a beautiful commercial, right? Don't strive to be the best basketball player. Strive to be the best person that you can be. You know, LeBron went out and opened up a school. Serena went out to be the best athlete in the world. So don't ask if your goal is big enough. Ask, is it crazy enough? And maybe that is my crazy goal, but it is my goal. I haven't heard any other modality talk about that is their goal. So anyway, I wanted to kind of share this, like I said, seeing this dance troupe and dancing on John Mayer's "Waiting on the World to Change." And I would play the song, but I was afraid that the video would get shut down if I did that. So anyway, I wanted to take a moment to share. Hopefully this helps you guys understand a little bit that Voila method is much more than just a physical technique that you can do. It's a life changer. It's not a game changer. It's a total life changer, and it connects you back to your soul, your spirit, to God. And I am not a religious person, so when I say God, you know, you can use your own definition. There's no box here, so just use whatever definition for whatever you see God is. It's all good. It's all fine. God's all love. That's all it is. So anyway, I hope that helps. Anyway, I just felt emotional and I needed to get it out, and I just did a beautiful session with a really rugged outdoorsman, and our session was getting him kind of rebirthing to connect to himself again. It was just such a beautiful session. So that, along with seeing this young kids dance troupe dancing to "Waiting on the World to Change," sparked this live broadcast, and I hope you enjoy it, and it gives you a little bit more insight of the Voila method. What I can really post on the internet is such a small snowflakes, not even hitting the iceberg of what Voila can do. I talk mainly about, you know, the physical and a little bit of the emotional stuff, just so you can have a comprehension, and then everybody wants to get into arguments about nervous system and all that, but it really all comes down to repressed and trapped emotions, not in the mind, not in the mind, not in the body, all around us. So that is Voila in a nutshell, if that is a nutshell, and I don't think it is, because it can't be contained. I haven't found anybody I haven't been able to help other than the ones that don't want to help become their beautiful butterfly. It's the only people I haven't been able to get through to. So anyway, this is my live feed for today. I'm just going to end it here, and love you all, bless you all, and